Hi guys and gals, it's me again, Inspirational post by Leverson. Just going to get straight into it. So I think I'll be running out on life on the phone at the moment. So I'm just going to get straight into it. What I want to talk about today is taking control. You have to take control. You definitely have to take control of your own circumstances. As I've spoke about before, it doesn't matter where you've come from. Don't matter if you're on the, as they call it, the right side of the tracks or the wrong side of the tracks. You have to get on the tracks. You've got to get on to some sort of starting point anyhow. And the starting point is of you taking control of your own destiny, of your own life. And I tell you what, I don't think there's anything better than having like-minded people around you. Because you know what? We need to have like-minded around us so that we can have conversations and have like-minded conversations, people that actually want to strive, actually want to move forward in life and do something outstanding with themselves. There's no point being on the sidelines and just waiting for other people to shape your life, to shape the narrative of your life. You've got to take control. Because I'm telling you what, it's a universal war that's going on out there, and you've got to be the one who's going to take control of your life. Why would you want somebody else managing your life? In life, you have to be the shareholder. You don't want to be the manager. You don't want to be the player. You want to be the shareholder, the owner. You want to have 100% of shares within your company, and you are the company. So are you going to be the one who's going to be down to manager level or player level, and then the one up top he's got every right then to get rid of you if you are not performing? You have to perform for yourself. Whatever you want out of life, you have to put in, and you've got to put it in right. You don't have to rush. Take your time. As I said before, you can do it. It's just about, if you've got a brain in your head, all you have to do is to say, right, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I love to do. And this is what I'm going to take control of my life to do. And I'm going to build up my own nest egg. I'm going to build up my own life so that no one else is going to be able to recognize me from what I was 2, 3, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, where it's going to be a complete change. But what you've got to make sure you do, you've got to get around the right people for this. Because think about it, if you're in the same surroundings and doing the same thing and hearing the same thing, and you haven't moved on, what is the point? And people say, oh, but you've forgotten who you are and where you've come from. If where you've come from isn't where you're going, what's the point of still having it around? There is no point at all. And people that are saying, oh, you've changed and everything else, yes, you're bloody right, you've changed. You want to change, you have to make that change. You have to make that change within. So that, because it starts within, as I said before, because what you are on the inner, you're going to show, perceive to everybody what you are on the outside. You can't be the same person that you were way back when. You've got to learn, you have to evolve. If you're not evolved, you're just wasted. You are completely wasted. It's a waste of skin. It's a waste of a life. It's a waste of opportunity. You have to build your own opportunities by firstly managing yourself. You've got to manage yourself, because it's been too long where somebody else has been managing you and your outcome. Why on earth would you want somebody managing your life, telling you where to go, how to go, what to wear, what not to wear? Think about when you're putting on a uniform. That is who you are. You're just a uniform for the face of that company. Why not wear the uniform of your company, your own company, and building yourself up? You have to make your own decisions. And make your decisions strong, but make your mind strong. And how are you going to make your mind strong? I'm telling you how you're going to make your mind strong. You're going to make your mind stronger by reading and being around the right sort of strong-minded people, but people with a purpose, people that have got your best interests at heart, people that want the best for you, people that want you to actually be, you know, just to reach your pinnacle, you to reach your Everest. What mountain are you going to climb? Are you going to be down at the at base camp? Are you going to reach the peak? Because that's where you should be striving for, is to reach the peak, because otherwise you are just the same as everybody else. And why should you be the same as everybody else? You've got a brain in your head, and this is the times where you have to use it. 2019 and you tell me that the tools aren't out there for you to help yourself. The tools are there. You've got the tools. You can use them. There is no question of a doubt that what you can do, you can actually put yourself in the best position. What you're telling me that you're not as clever as anybody else out there? All you've got to do is read a couple of books, and then keep reading on top of that, and then keep reading on top of that. But as you're reading, you are taking action. We've all got a group that we should be around. We've all got a tribe. We've all got a community. We've all got a social experience that we can actually have, that we can put in place. Because you know what? You've got to get comfortable with learning, with pushing yourself. Because somebody else will always be comfortable to tell you what to do, because it makes it easier for them in a way, because you're building them up, and you're building them with wealth, and you're building them up with everything that they need, but you're not building yourself up. Why shouldn't you build yourself up? You should build yourself up so you've got the most comfortablest future. You shouldn't even worry about when bills are hitting and landing. You don't even worry about that, which is the biggest thing, which is stress, which kills most people. Stress, because you're just thinking about that constantly all the time. Why should you have to think about things that are going to keep you in a dormant mindset? Especially when you know that what you've got and you can use, and you can build a career, and you can build a great business from it. Why shouldn't you do it? Why should you leave it up to somebody else to tell you exactly what to do, when to do it, when you're going to come back, how many hours you're going to work, how much money you can earn? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. There's a quote here from my favourite guy, as you know, and it goes like this: it's better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than open it and remove all doubt. It's better to keep your mouth closed than to let people think you're a fool than open it and remove all doubt. So if there's a conversation going on and you don't know anything about the conversation, what's the point of opening your mouth and saying something about it? Just to try and say that, oh, I don't want to make myself look silly, but I'll say something. But you'll say something which makes you look stupid if you don't know anything about it. If you've got an idea about it and you can put something into that conversation where what you actually know about that conversation, where you've learned and you've got a little bit of research, it can be a small thing, but you're putting your input into that conversation, but you know that is definitely fact. Yes, by all means speak. But there's no point just speaking for speaking's sake and to make yourself look like a fool anyhow, especially when you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So you have to take control of your life, because you know you better than anybody else. How can you let some Joe Blogs or Sharon, no offense to Sharons or whoever out there, take control of your life when you've got 100% guaranteed you're the one who controls your body, your actions, your thoughts? You can control your thoughts. If something negative comes out, you can change that, say, and put that down into something where you can turn it into a positive. 100%. I don't think in this day and age where we should be really and truly thinking about working for somebody else, how great would it be to be able to just get up and fly to the other side of the world without asking somebody, oh, can I do it? Can I have this time off? Can I have this time off? You're asking somebody, can I have this time off? And then people will say, oh yeah, but I've got bills to pay. I've got bills to pay. Well, I'll tell you, yeah, we've all got bills to pay. But wouldn't it be better that when you're sitting at home with your family and you can just get up and say, you know what, tomorrow, let's go to Madrid. Let's go to Cuba. Let's go to Costa Rica. And you don't have to pick the phone up and go, oh, I'm feeling really ill. I'm feeling sick. I don't feel great. Oh, I've got to stay. You know, I'll phone back in a couple of days just to let you know how I am. And then going into the doctors and getting a doctor's note to say that, you know, you pulled that time, but then you've posted pictures on Facebook or wherever, or YouTube, wherever, and you've got caught and then you've got the sack. It'll be better than taking control of your life and just working for yourself. Building yourself up. Building up your attributes, because there's nothing better than knowing that everything that you put in is what you're going to get. The harder you put in, the harder you focus, your business, it will work. As long as you're not playing at it, just to say and to boast, oh, I've got my own business. No, you want to build it up so that you've then got a legacy to pass on to your children or your children's children if they want it. Or if not, later on, you sell your business and you're just set anyhow for life, because it's a sustainable, fantastic, great business, which is, everybody knows that you've actually put the time and effort and just time and effort into it, and it works well. It's a thriving business because you know everything about it, and it just isn't one of these where it's just a fly-by-night thing, because you've taken control of your life and your circumstances. And this is all that we have to do. Too busy having other people having a massive say in how you run your life. Why? Seriously, why? Why do you want people, some other people who don't care about you running your life? They do not care about you. Seriously, you think they care about you? And if you're thinking the government's caring about you, you're sadly mistaken, because that ain't happening. There's a few people that are like-minded that want to help individuals to get themselves out of the mire, to get themselves out of the muck and all the shit and nonsense that's out there, to get people to start thinking for themselves again. But you can do it. Pick something up, read it, read, get it done, get the knowledge put into you and build your own business up. I've got to go. Got to go and pick my kids up from school. So now, all I can say is, have a great day. Leave a comment, leave your favourite quote. Let's get this going. Let's get this like-minded social network going where we're helping one to teach one to help one. Let's get ourselves out of this and be the best that we can be. So guys, on that note, catch you later. Have a great day. Peace. See you tomorrow on a daily. Running tomorrow, by the way. And look, I've got light. Not like yesterday. There's light. There is light at the end of the tunnel as well, but make the tunnel your tunnel as well. Catch you later. Bye.